Hi there. We've all probably heard the expression, be the change that you want to see in the world. And to some, that's a lot more easier said than done. A person that has an abundance of time and resources is going to contribute a lot more change than a person that's tied down with work and business and doesn't have the time. But what I want to show you today is that you don't need to make grand gestures to truly make a difference and impact people's lives. Servant leadership can be done even just through the little itty-bitty things, and I'm going to show you how you can do that. Back in high school, as a senior, I was fortunate to be a part of a program called Learn, Lead, Serve. The premise of this was to teach us a wide range of important subjects such as poverty, immigration, as well as education. But what made this class so different than all the others I was taking was the way that it was teaching those important topics. They were being taught to us through a wide range of service-based activities. Now, one of these activities that we got to do happened towards the end of the year. A bunch of us went down to the elementary school and we wanted to do something important for these kids, ensuring that they didn't lose many of the skills they had learned in the classroom over the 3 months that they were going to be on summer vacation. So what we did was we raised awareness among the high school students as well as the parents within the school's community, and so many of them came together and presented us with endless donations of books and stickers and bookmarks, and we spent the next 2 weeks of class making these little baggies filled with the books and the bookmarks and the stickers just to make it a little fun going into summer gift for these kids and encouraging them to continue to read and improve on their learning skills. I was fortunate to be a part of the small group that went down to the elementary school and presented the kids with these book bags. Many of the kids that were present were the kindergartners that I had helped in my learning project, and the smiles on their faces when I gave them these book bags is one of the memories that I will cherish for the rest of my life. Just knowing that they were so happy to be getting these little book bags just truly touched my heart. Now, for those of you that may be wondering, that's wonderful, but what does that have to do with servant leadership? I'll tell you. We, as a class, chose to do that for those kids. We didn't have to, but we wanted to, and we knew that in the grand scheme of things, that would be so beneficial, giving them those books for them to read over the summer. And that is one of the traits of a servant leader, is conceptualization, the ability to see the bigger picture and how these little things now mean so much later down the road. Not only were we worried about these kids' future in terms of the grand scheme with their education, we also knew that this would be a great way to get the community involved, because what parent is going to turn down books for children to read? And that is another trait of being a servant leader. If you're able to bring this community together, united by a common cause that has nothing to do with your own personal needs, that's really what servant leadership is all about. Now, being a good servant leader does not mean that you have to just completely change your way of life and become this multi-million-dollar philanthropist that travels around the world helping children. It merely means that you are focused on the needs of others, the needs of your community, and you're just there to help. And that's really what we were doing. And it's very easy for someone to step into the role of a servant leader. You can organize a food drive for your community back at home during the holidays for kids who come from lower income families that don't have the money to buy food. You can volunteer to read to children at the local library. You can volunteer an afternoon to just go with some friends and clean up a park. It truly is the little things that mean the most in the grand scheme of things. I hope you guys found this informative, and I really hope it inspires you to be the change that you want to see in this world. Thank you.